Is anybody awake? Is everybody asleep? Anybody awake? Kathleen J. Becky. Hey, my Becky. Hey, my Tia Marie. Becky, you're going to be a moderator. Boom. You're a moderator now. I've decided. Denise Contreras. I hadn't seen you girls in a while because Maria Barajas, is that how you say it? Barajas? Hello. Because Confidence hasn't done one in 2. Brandy Reynolds, I did not see you. Brandy, you're that's the first time that you showed up on mine. And yes, I am a brat. I didn't see you. Sometimes it goes really quick. Oh no, I don't want to cancel. Okay. So what's up, guys? What's happening? How was your guys' day? Well, I am half Hispanic, so it helps. You're terrible. Okay. That's what everyone says, Becky. No one sees it until I say it. What's wrong, Denise? Who hid your mamala? Who hid mamala? And Denise, what's wrong? Oh, ugh. I'm sorry. Is it still that same tooth, Denise? You need to get to the dentist. Because tooth pain is intense. Yep. You need to go to the dentist, ma'am. No one hide my parent. Mom is the Thomas life. Oh. Ah. Yeah, I had one of those, Denise, and now I have a hole where it was. Because when mine did that, when like mine broke and I couldn't get it fit, like I didn't have dental insurance and I was like 21. So they were like, well, we can put a root canal and a crown on it and it'll cost $1,500 or we can pull it. And I was like, well, how much is it to pull it? And they're like, depending on how it's cracked, anywhere between 50 and $100. And I'm like, let's do that. So I couldn't even afford a Novocaine, so they just pulled it out. One of the worst experiences of my life. I don't recommend it to anyone. I'm like terrified of dentists now because of that experience, because I didn't get numbed first. Because I didn't have the money to do it. I just had the money to get it pulled. And let me tell you, like, oh my God. Like, I could feel it because it was right here. And I feel like I felt it like in my neck, like when they were pulling. It was, like, it makes me want to vomit just thinking about it. I don't recommend that to anyone. I don't recommend getting your teeth pulled without some sort of pain relief. But Mama was Poe. Hello, my beautiful Bella. Are you at work? Are you getting hit on or hit in the face? That's like the 2 things that happened to you. Yes. Denise, do you have whole cloves? My dad does that all the time. Like you can put a whole clove on a tooth and it is a natural, oh, awesome. Well, you're off then. Good. It's a natural numbing agent. So if you have like whole cloves or clove oil, Denise, it really, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, ooh. Denise, do you have whole cloves at home? That really does help. Like, I mean, because I remember, yeah. I mean, that's a really good remedy. Thank you for whoever said that. It does. And if you have an abscess or you think that you're getting swelling, if you have a tea bag, you can put the tea bag right up against your tooth and it draws out infection. Little things you learn when you don't have dental insurance. Is like your gum swollen or anything? Because yeah, if you put a tea bag, It's like a regular tea, right up against it. It sucks infection out. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I guess it's the antioxidants in the tea, maybe. It's not swollen. Okay. Then I wouldn't do that. But yeah, clove is great. Clove oil is great. I actually use the whole cloves, like you can get at the grocery store, that you stick in like oranges to make pomanders, or you can stick in like ham. Oh God, Kathleen, you got dry socket. Dry socket is like, I feel like it's one of those urban legends that parents tell their kids to get them to not do things. I never got dry socket, but I've known, I feel like everyone has that. I've never gotten it, but I've known someone who has, but you actually have. I've heard it's the worst thing ever. I got all 4 of my wisdom teeth pulled out at the same time, and it was miserable, but I did not get dry socket, and I didn't get dry socket with this, but I do remember, like, when I first had that tooth pulled, it was like my tongue naturally gravitated towards that hole, and it used to drive me nuts because I was like, but it straightened my teeth out, because these teeth were super crooked, and now that it has a space, my teeth got straightened out. So that actually worked double duty for me. But I have an old filling. Yeah. I have an old silver filling that my dentist wants to take out because people don't use silver anymore and it's old. And behind it, I have a crown and a root canal. I had a root canal and a crown. And the only reason I paid to get a root canal and a crown is, one, because at the time I was working, I had good dental insurance. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I had good dental insurance, and then they had one of those cool cards that they put money on every month, and then I put money on every month. So the card actually paid for my root canal and my... Ooh, stop it, Denise. Ugh, put some cotton in your mouth or something. So it paid for the root canal and the crown. Like, I didn't have to pay any money out of pocket, which was amazing. And I did the sedation dentistry, so I wasn't awake during it, which was awesome. I did have to pay for that. But at that point, I was like, you know what? Screw it. Because, like, after getting your tooth pulled with no anesthetic, you're like, yeah, I'm done. Like, that's not happening ever again. You're not going in my mouth without me being knocked over. Yeah, clove oil is amazing. But like I said, I had whole cloves, and they work just as well because, you know, clove. Can you not do laughing gas, nitrous oxide? That works pretty well for me. It's just, I only find that better because, like, they stop giving it to you in like 10 minutes, you're fine. The clove oil, you can drop it literally on the nerve. It'll like sting for just a second, and then it numbs. The clove numbs your, oh, because your heart, okay. Clove numbs pain. Clove oil numbs pain, or whole cloves. It like tingles for a minute, and then it goes numb. So until you can get to a dentist, that would be a very good thing for you to buy. If you get the oil, just make sure you're actually getting clove oil and not like a fake clove oil, because that won't help. I only have 6 people in here. Where is everybody? Where is... Well, you need to go to the dentist, Denise, because that's not something to mess around with. Or you can just get whole cloves, and she just wants to stick a clove like in it. You're partying in the corner. I want to party in the corner. I see you, Brandy, now. I'm on your TV. That's terrifying. I'm on your TV. Oh, I lost somebody. Somebody got mad at me for saying something. There's always a hater. I've got, you know, I get dislikes on all my videos. At this point, I'm just like, whatever. Oh, Denise, no. No. You don't want to thin your blood when you have a cracked tooth, because if it gets infected, that's going to make it worse. Ugh. Well, I hope not, Isabella. But I have haters. I have dedicated haters, though. I will say that. They're dedicated. They dislike every video. I know it's like 1 or 2 people, and I think I know who at least one of them is. Yeah, don't do that. Alcohol is like the worst thing you can do if you have some kind of tooth problem, because alcohol thins your blood. And so if you're having some kind of tooth problem, and especially if it's cracked and the blood's running through thinner, you could like literally bleed out. Not bleed out like die, but like it would make the infection spread faster and everything. So I would recommend not. I mean, I'm guessing you're doing it because it numbs it and it's kind of an anesthetic, but you can use peroxide. Just swish it around and spit it out. Because if you're actually drinking the vodka, now if you're just swishing around and spitting it out, that's fine. But I wouldn't drink it. My dad had a lot of tooth problems. He's actually had all of his teeth pulled at this point, and he has dentures. But he had horrible teeth problems, and that was one thing that the doctor was like, because you know you can get the alcohol mouth, what are they called? Mouth rinses and stuff. I am not a doctor by any sense of the word. Like, I'm such a hypochondriac, but I do know certain things about certain things. I didn't have dental insurance for a really long time. I actually have really good teeth. It's so funny because my husband takes amazing care of his teeth, but like he can look at a tooth wrong and it gets a cavity. Like every time he goes, he has a cavity or he has to get a root canal or something. And he's like, you could literally wash your he's like, you could brush your teeth with chocolate syrup and floss with like Twizzlers, and I would never. I don't have bad teeth. Like, my teeth are really straight, and other than that, what happened, which actually my tooth broke, and the silver one was not even a filling. Well, it was, but the dentist, I had a blackberry stain on my tooth, and he thought it was a filling. He thought it was a cavity, and so he like drilled out a healthy tooth. And then the silver rubbing is what caused me to have to get a root canal. So it's all related to that one tooth that's silver. But I've never had anything else done on my teeth other than my wisdom teeth cut out. I'm talking really fast. Sometimes I'm a really fast talker. I thought more people would be in here because Confidence hasn't gone live in like 1,000 years or 2 days. And usually more people are in hers. Maybe I'm just not as entertaining, which is quite possibly true. You guys only like me for my makeup. And if that's true, I am totally okay with that. She's okay. She's still having to work a lot. So I think like that's helping because it kind of keeps her mind off of it. But at the same time, like, she doesn't have any downtime. So I think she's just tired. She's just worn out. Don't beat me. Thank you. Okay, so somebody, on one of my videos, I don't know which one it was. I can't remember which one it was. But somebody commented and was like, oh, I didn't know you had a dimple. And I'm like, it was somebody that watches me regularly. And I was like, how do you not... I mean, like, how have you watched my videos and missed the dimple? Like, I mean, it's there. Like, it's, I don't know. It was like something I had my face like this, and they saw the dimple, and they're like, I didn't know you had a dimple. I was like, have you never seen me talk? I have dimples on both sides. Like my son. Where did he get it from? Yes, that is where Dimples gets his from. Dimples' doctor's appointment was today. And it went really well, guys. Like, thank you guys all. Hey, Courtney Haynes, double Y. Like, it went as well as it can be expected. Like, they don't want to see us again until next year. So I'm taking that win. And, you know, it's a problem. And I've said this before with his heart condition. It's one of those things that eventually we're going to have to deal with it. It's either going to have to be repaired or replaced. But we don't have to worry about it yet. So, yeah, it is amazing. A lot of stress off of Mama, because I was like sick to my stomach this morning before we went, because we hadn't gone. It's been 2 years since we went, and we hadn't actually seen this doctor since before we left for Washington. And it is getting thicker. His aortic valve is getting thicker, which is a problem. and his leakage is a little bit worse. Hello. My son, which most of you have seen, Brandy, has a heart defect. He has what's called he has a bicuspid heart. Your heart is supposed to be broken into 3 distinct chambers, and 2 of his are fused together. And then his aortic valve leaks. Like the valve doesn't close completely. So when the blood flows into one of the chambers of his heart, some of it flushes back through the aorta, and it causes one of 2 things to happen. Either the valve works too hard, and the whole aortic valve starts thickening, and then since it's flushing blood back in, eventually it has to be replaced because it gets too thick and the blood can't go in, or it starts thinning and too much blood starts pulling out. But he can hit a baseball. Oh my God, he is so good, and he does have a lot of spunk. So anyway, he was born with that, and we would not have known had he not been, hey Gorky, we would not have known had he not been in the NICU, because he was, hi Mind Garden, he was in the NICU because he was 6 weeks early, and they heard a slight murmur, just a really slight murmur, and they were like, oh, it's probably nothing, let's just go get him checked out. And that's when we found out. But the thing is, it's the same thing that John Ritter had. And a lot of times, like in John Ritter's case, it goes undiagnosed because it's not something that you would check necessarily, like, because, otherwise you're healthy. But if you let it go too long and nobody's monitoring it, you drop dead. So it's something that mommy is, and the thing is too, like, I was trying to explain this to my husband. I don't know. I just, mothers and their sons, there's just something there. And because Larry's like, everything's good, it's great. And I'm like, yeah, but at one point we were told it might be something that we never have to worry about. Like, we'll always worry about, but he won't ever have to worry about. And this time we were told that it probably will have to be fixed when he's around teenage years. So Larry's like, well, that's good. It's not, and I'm like, yeah, it's good. But as a mama, I'm like already thinking teenage years, and I'm like, oh God, like, it's scary, like open heart surgery on my child. I know you do, Bella. I know. And I don't mean to talk about things to bring stuff up for you guys, but I just wanted you to know that his appointment did go well. So we're happy and we're blessed, and we are praying that maybe it's in the cards that the Lord will just heal him and we won't have to worry about it at all. How many of you were in Ankle Song's stream earlier? Because it was awesome. She did a one-on-one interview with a guy, Roland Picker. If you guys haven't checked him out, Roland, not with a G, but rolling without the G, Picker, and he is awesome. Oh, thank you, Isabella. He's my heart. Like, that kid has got my heart. Ugh. I mean, my daughter does too, but it's different. That guy is awesome. So if you guys haven't showed him any love, you really should, because he's such a cool guy. Like, he's got such a good attitude. Yes, he is. Like, he's so sweet. He has better dimples than I do. Because like, my big one is on the right, but Larry, you can't tell because he has a beard, but Larry has a big one on his left. And so we say that he got both of ours. Because, like, I have a little one on my left, but my giant one, my mom, actually, when I was born, my dimples have always been the same size. And my mom, when I was born, thought I had some kind of birth defect because I was crying and, like, half my face was caved in, but it was just a dimple. The doctor was like, no, there's nothing wrong with her. She just has a dimple. So what else has been going on? What's new and exciting? I am not alone. Though you're hard to see, you are here with me. Kathleen, my hair's not driving me crazy. I don't have enough hair to drive me crazy. I just like making it do things because it's weird. I need to do a makeup. Oh, guys, I'm live tomorrow. Brandon, Julie, you guys, Julie made the sweetest video. Jen, Julie made the sweetest. Yeah, my face is rested. Doesn't it look better? I still need to do a mask, but my face is definitely better. Most of it though was my eyes, because like I had to do that. Yeah, I'll say before I stop, Julie, that was the sweetest video. Thank you so much for you. I mean, I love that you guys love the stuff I do so much. It makes me like, I get so like self-conscious when other people talk about me. I don't know why. But the video was awesome and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Am I back? Can you guys see me? Am I just talking to myself? Hey, Justin, how are you, my dear? My dear? Okay, yeah, I don't know what happened. My internet went out for a second. But yeah, my eyes aren't like bloodshot red anymore. So I think it's safe to do makeup tomorrow. What do you guys want me to do? I don't have any ideas. Tell me something good. Justin, hey Dustin. No, it was me. I put you in my, nice, I do that all the time. The nap thing. Oh, good, Julie. I'm so glad. I put a link to your video because I got the Luxury Diva box because you got it, and I was like, it's cool. So if you don't mind, I mean, I didn't ask you first, and I probably should have, but I put a link to your Luxury Diva in there. So I hope you don't mind that I did that because I kind of shouted you out. Not that you need the shout outs from me, but I don't have a code and you have a code, so I just wanted, if people wanted the box, I wanted them to be able to get a code because I used yours. So I really like that box. It's nice. It's nice. I just actually subscribed to another box too. I don't even remember what it's called. I'm like box crazy right now. Hey Lena, how are you? I'm sorry, sweetheart. Hey, Anne's a big deal. Anne is a big deal. She is. Ooh, there's an Etsy mystery box? What? That's awesome. Hey, it is an honor, just Anne, to have you in my live, especially this late at night. $15 for shipping? No, forget that. I got like a global box, like Globin or something coming. It was kind of expensive. I don't think I'm getting it again. And then I've got some other beauty, I don't know. I went crazy. Yeah, of course, Justin. I mean, and I love your videos. I love the unboxing. Only guy here. It's okay. I'm a loyal friend. Okay, thanks, Dustin. Hey, usually I have a guy in here named Eric Garcia who like is so loyal. He's like in here every time. It's amazing. And I know it's late, so oh my god, there's a bug making a crazy noise. I'm on my back porch and there's a bug. And it's going around in a circle and then it falls and then it makes this crazy buzzing noise. Guys, I need ideas for tomorrow. What do I need to do? What should I do? Last week we did the Whisper Challenge and the big giveaway. But I'm nowhere close to 2,000 subscribers yet, so I can't do that giveaway. Well, I always go live. My one set live time is Wednesdays, 7:30. Do a little dance. Right now or in my video on Wednesday. I always go live with on Wednesdays at 7:30 Central. So 8:30 Eastern. Yeah. Do a little dance. Is that what you're saying? Make a little love. Get down tonight. I'm gonna need a copyright strike one of these days. In my live, yeah, I don't dance. That's not it's not in my repertoire. Not in my repertoire. But yeah, I need like a challenge, or do you guys just want to do a Q&A? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Unless, like, I magically get 400 subscribers before tomorrow. Toilet Diaries? Ain't nobody want that. Girl, I had bad... Ugh, for lunch, I did... oh my God. No, gross. I don't have my filming set up in the toilet, silly. Oh yeah, for lunch today, I ate, like, hibachi. I got it delivered, and it jacked... Would you rather? Oh, like, would I rather do what, or what? Like, how do I play that with, and how do I play that on a live? So do I ask, and then you guys, and then they answer whether they think I would, which I would do, or how do I do that? Yay, Jen, I'm glad your puppy's better. Oh, that's awesome. I was praying for your puppy. No more puppy badness. Dupe makeup don'ts. I've already done that though. No, Spangies. Were you not in that live? That live happened. That live will not happen again. I love you guys, but you apparently hate me. Okay, I like that. I like the would you rather. I can do that. Test my makeup knowledge. Girl, my makeup knowledge is pretty much on lockdown. I mean, you guys could do that if you wanted to think of hard questions about makeup, but I'm pretty sure that's not something that would be entertaining. A palette bingo. Pam has way more palettes than I do. Hello, my name is Jessica Wellington, aka No Drama Makeup Mama, and I am a makeup snob. Sorry. I'm not about everything. I mean, the foundation I use is $5.99, but I tend to not like cheap eyeshadow. And I'm not saying that she has just cheap. She just bought a Natasha Denona palette, so obviously. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah. But, like, I just... Ashley and I were talking about this today. I just don't see the point. I just don't see the point in wasting the money. Because, like, I'd rather... Oh, yeah. Wet n Wild photo finish. Woo! Girl, it's my ride or die. I've tried other things. All right. Yeah, I just randomly start singing, or sometimes I do jazz riffs because I get tongue-tied. Sometimes my anxiety is really bad when I'm filming. It's almost always really bad when I'm doing a live. So that's why I was kind of trying to get some ideas from you guys, because I don't like doing lives. Well, I mean, late nights I don't mind, but like my lives on Wednesday, I don't like not having a plan. It makes me not want to do it at all. My intros, shut up, Jen. Are you talking about my failed attempts at being cool? I have this like plan where I'm like, okay, this is gonna sound so cool, and then I get like halfway through it and I forget where I was going, and I'm like, this doesn't sound cool at all. What am I doing? Oh, thank God I can do makeup, because otherwise I would be screwed. Like, I'd have like 4 followers and they would just be following me to laugh at me. In the summer, to go outside and create a makeup look using... I mean, for someone else, yes, maybe. I don't want to scrub dirt on my face. Nature look, yes. That is a very cool idea that you should do, Ashley. Hey, Sandy K, how are you, my sweet? I mean, yeah, that's a look. Whatever, I'm just not wearing fake eyelashes for a while. Caveman style. Yes. Well, you never know, because my next series, when I'm finished with my decades, is going to be, oh, Isabella, thank you. After the decades, I can't remember how did you just post a video and you're in my chat, Jen? That's really weird. Oh, I love lashes now too, but my eyelids can't deal with them right now, because So with those bottom lashes, so they were too long when I put them on. So I had to use cuticle scissors and cut them when they were attached to my eye. So all the little people, all the little lashes went in my eyeball. Wait, well, you could show how to properly do a wing as you announce would you rather. Then you can have something to do while people... Kathleen, have you noticed? What's my favorite decade of makeup? So far, it's been the 50s, Just Ann. Like, or, I'm just going to call you Ann. I feel silly calling you Just Ann. I love the 50s. There are lashes for the bottom. Yes, they do make lashes for the bottom of your lashes. I just didn't have any. So when I did the mod look in the 60s, I took a razor and I cut one of my upper lashes, and then I had to glue them to my eyelid, but then they were too long, so I had to cut them, and that's why I haven't been doing makeup videos for the last 2 days, because my face needed a rest. Oh, I do too. 30s and 40s, yes. Oh, Kathleen, yes. Okay, so I'm not trying to get out of my live, Brandy. I am so not trying to get out of my live. The only day I really go live announced and do makeup stuff is Wednesdays. So I would never try to get out of it. Kathleen, I don't know if you've noticed, but every time someone tells me I should do a wing liner tutorial, I ignore it. Have you noticed that? Has anyone noticed that? Anyone noticed that I always ignore the wing liner request? There's a reason for that. Wing liners it's not a good look on me. If you look, okay. It doesn't look good on my eyes. I'll show you why. Okay, so my eye naturally has like this thing right here. So like if I were to do a wing, I would follow it naturally like that. However, I have a weird eye shape. Really, Justin? Like, you seem like someone who will be able to do one, and your eyes are gorgeous. I can do one. It doesn't look right on me. Like, I don't feel like it would be doing the tutorial justice or teaching you anything, because if you want to learn how to do a wing eyeliner, all you got to do is when you close your eyes, you see where that natural line is? Like, okay, remember how when we were talking about eyebrows and you do this thing? You do this thing right here, and that's where your eyebrow ends. All you got to do is put a piece of tape right here, and then take your liner and go in. And that's how you do a winged eyeliner. Boom. Like, same way. See? So you would take a piece of tape and you'd attach it where your eyebrow ends to where your eye starts. Mine are too, Justin. And that's part of the reason I don't do hoods. I don't do wings. And then you just color it. I mean, I can do wings on other people, but I have an almond-shaped eye, which means my eye is widest in the middle, and then it gets narrower. Well, I just showed you, so I don't have to do it, right? So if I do a wing liner, it doesn't look right on my eye. Like, it looks weird because my eye goes down at the end instead of going up. Like, a lot of people's eyes are more open at the ends, and mine are closed. So it doesn't look right on me. So that's why I don't do it. But I kind of just showed you how to do it. Good night, Sandy. Yeah, that's the best way to practice. Get a piece of Scotch tape. You put your finger like this. And then you take your Scotch tape and you put it where your eyebrow ends, all the way down to where your eye ends. And then you take your liner and you make as big a wing as you want, and then you just fill it in. Simple as that. So there, now I've shown you how to do a wing line. Good night, Sandy. A concealer tutorial. See, I have all these grand plans, and I always like, I don't know what happens. I forget about them. What kind of concealer tutorial would you like? Because, I mean, concealer's concealer. I don't feel like there's a lot I could teach you guys about that. But, I mean, I can break it down for you. I guess my thing is, like, I feel concerned, like, and this is just because I'm growing still. Like, yeah, I could teach you about that. I think, well, Brandy, I do have a video called All About Under Eyes where I talk about concealer and baking and putting powder and how to do liner under your eyes. Just saying. Just putting it out there. If you guys look under my tutorials, I have quite a few. But BRB again. Okay. But I wouldn't mind, like I said, I'm I don't know. I feel like I'm too new to be repeating myself already. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have enough followers. I don't have enough of a following. Yeah, Kathleen, that might be what I do. Just because I don't want to repeat myself, you know? Like, I don't want to do, and I've told you guys before, I don't do challenges. Isabella did say contouring. I also have a contouring video. But I kind of go over contouring every time I do a get ready with me. Maybe I'll just do that. I'll just do a get ready with me and I'll break it down, like, super simple. Like, try to do like a 10-minute get ready with me, which is hard for me because it usually takes me like an hour to do my makeup, but that's because I'm me. Yeah, Isabella, I can show you how to contour. Contour's actually going out though, just so you know. 2019 is not the year of contour. But you can use bronzer. I mean, all makeup is contouring. All makeup is highlight and contour. It's all about highlighting areas of your face and then contouring places you want to hide. Yes, Miss Ann, what is your question? Yes, Kathleen. All makeup is contouring and highlighting. That's all it is. Spam Jesus. Do you ever just stare at your makeup? Yes! Oh my god! And I have makeup that I haven't used because the packaging is so pretty. Like Tarte gets me all the time because Tarte... No, Jen, your contour's on point. Like, well, you have very sharp cheekbones anyway. So when you contour, it's like razor. It's nice. Yes, and I absolutely stare at my makeup collection. Especially my pretty ones. Like the ones I think are super pretty, and I just like, hello. Like sometimes I'll get all my little Hudas out. I'll just open them up and just be like, hey guys, how you be? I did. I am abstaining from buying Tarte for a while. Yes, me too. Like, I just got Blue Blood, and there's a couple colors swatched. Girl, I did not think I was going to keep it. I did not think, like, I totally bought it intending to, I bought two, not saying what's happening with the other one, but I totally intended either on selling it or giving it away or something because I didn't think I was going to like it, but it's gorgeous. Like, it is actually something that I will use, and I'm stunned that I think that because I'm not a blue eyeshadow person, but there's enough of other colors on there that are just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I also swatch, it'll come back, Lena. It's expensive too. And honestly, guys, and I said this in my video, it is not a palette for people who are beginners in makeup. Like, if you feel really confident with makeup and you feel like you can pull off whatever look, and you know your way around a palette, around different types of textures and textures, colors, mattes, pigments, all that stuff. If you know about that kind of stuff, you will love Blue Blood. But if you are someone who's just venturing into makeup and you just want to play with it, no, it all comes around. If you're just wanting to play with a blue palette, it's not the palette for you, because I don't think Jeffree Star designs he doesn't design his eyeshadow palettes for newbies or for people that just like makeup. He designs his palettes for makeup artists. The Naturalist bronzer looks so, Yeah, Kathleen, I have the Too Faced Diamond highlighter, and it is my OG highlighter. Like, OG. It is, it's everything. But what I was saying about contouring is that we've always contoured. Um, I've learned a lot since doing the Decade series, like, because I started in 1910. It's just, oh, you still could, Brandy. Um, Now we just contour differently because new products have been invented. You know, when it was just rouge, women would just, you know, pat some right here and just give themselves a natural glow, which kind of illuminates your cheeks, makes your cheekbones pop out, and makes the rest of your face kind of go in. And then as bronzer and contour, because contour is just bronzer that's darker. Because all you have to do to contour is just get a darker bronzer. So I hate it when people market products specifically as contour, because it is just bronzer. I don't care what anybody says. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. Cream, powder, whatever. It's bronzer. So if you go over your face with like a natural bronzer just to kind of warm your skin up, and then you go in with a little bit darker of the same shade, and then just hit, you know, because it's all about focusing all the attention on this part of your face. This part of your face. So you just contour where it's just this part of your face. And when you do eyeshadow, you are highlighting and contour. You highlight the inside of your eye and you contour dark towards the outside of your eye in order to make your eyes pop and open up. Highlight and contour. Lip liner. Lip liner is a little bit darker than your lipstick to highlight the fattest part of your lip, make your lips look bigger. Highlight and contour. You put a brighter color eyeshadow right under where you do your brows, because you are highlighting that area. And then you have a transition color right there that is darker, which is contouring to hide the hood. Like I said, all makeup is highlight and contour. It's all the same. There's no real, like, it's not magic. Like, makeup can perform miracles, let me tell you. But there's no, like, magic thing, you know? There really isn't. You just have to know how to look at it, you know? And when you look at it with the right, what are my thoughts? I think it sucks. Like, that's, now it was 2.5 million in retail value, which is not the same thing as 2.5 million dollars worth of makeup. Because retail is marked up. Generally, cosmetics are marked up between 400 and 500%. I only know this. Oh my God, yes, Justin. With the, when I worked at MAC, and people would come up with that dark brown, I can't remember the color now. Oh, what was the color? It was a dark brown liner, and then they would put like white. Hey, Christina. And they put that like white cream sheen on with it. That was a trend that I was so glad that died. And now, of course, it's coming back. That like ugly, because there's like nude lips that I think are pretty, and then there's like the dead girl nude lip that I hate. And it's coming back, and I'm like, no, 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 don't do that. Something should stay dead. I'm just glad that like the really thin brows haven't come back, because I can't do that to my brows. I've already I don't know if you guys notice, but in my videos, I know you do. I know you do, Christina. I don't know, but if you notice my videos, my eyebrows look way thicker. It's because magic of makeup. I actually tweeze my eyebrows. Like, my eyebrows actually start like here, and I tweeze all of this up there, and then I make my eyebrow thicker up because it gives me more eye space. It's a little tricky trick. Because I want to have maximum eye space. I'm a tricky trickster. What's not your shade? I think I'm missing part of a conversation. You think that's why you still have brows? I hope that the really thin brows don't come back in. Like, I mean, I think they look great on some people. I have a lot of brow. But, you know, I don't know how many people in here actually do their own brows. Hey, Denise is back. But sometimes when you're tweezing and you're like going around your line, like I just did mine, that's why I'm showing mine off. But like when you're doing your line, sometimes you pluck the wrong hair and it's like, it feels like it's the one hair that connected your entire eyebrow. You do? Your eyebrows look great. I don't trust anybody else to do my eyebrows. I just don't. Like, but have you ever done that, Anne, where you like, you're like plucking away or you're tweezing away and you're like, yes, yes, yes. And then, and then there's like one hair and you're like, ooh, yeah, I got to get that one. And you get it and you're like, oh, no, 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 no. And it's too late. And it's like this long hair that apparently was holding your entire eyebrow together. And then you're like, and it's all, that's the worst. Oh, that's the worst. Oh, I love tweezing my brows. I do it all the time. Who just said something about their eyebrows? You don't know how to do eyebrows? Denise, go into my playlist, click tutorials, and there's an eyebrow tutorial. It will show you exactly how to do your eyebrows. And it works for every single shape of eye and every single shape of face. It is a general rule on how to do your eyebrows, and it works every single time. And I wasn't ever going to say this in a live, but now I'm going to say it because you guys mentioned the eyebrow thing. I was in Marshall's and I was shopping and this woman came up behind me and went, "No drama makeup, mama." And I was like, "What?" And I turned around and she's like, "Oh, it's you." And I was like, "Oh my God, I just got recognized in public," which is crazy. She's like, "Are you visiting?" I'm like, "No, I live here." And she's like, "I just finished watching your eyebrow tutorial." She's like, "I watch it every time I do my brows." She's like, "I love you." I'm like, "Oh my God, I love you." It was the coolest thing. I'm like, oh man. So then I had to call my husband. I was like, "I'm a celebrity," which I'm not. It's just crazy. I'm so not famous. I'm so not famous. It just was one of those weird happenstances where she just happened to come across one of my videos and and I was like, of course, she sees me with like, I had like a do-rag on my head and no makeup and I was wearing like sweatpants. I was like, yep, this is me. Hey, I'm glad she recognized me. But yeah, she was super sweet. It is, and it was so cool. I don't think it'll ever happen again, but it was really cool. Oh, yeah, and my daughter was not impressed at all. Like, my husband was like, "Guess what, Harper?" And told the story, and she goes, "Okay, so what, the lady just knew who she was?" And Larry's like, "Yeah, isn't that cool that that lady knew who your mom was?" She's like, "Well, I mean, I know who she is." And I'm like, children will bring you down. Like, don't get a big head if you have kids. You can't get a big head because they will just knock you right at the knees. But yeah, that's not who I am anyway. Like, I was very humbled by that. Wait, did I miss Pam? I don't see Miss Pam. Is Pam in here? Christina, why did you say hi to Miss Pam? Why are people saying hi to Pam? I don't see Pam. Hey, Pam, now I see you. That was weird. I saw my movie last night. Wait, you were in a movie, Brandy? What movie were you in? Justine, your daughter is gorgeous. I loved the little mukbang you guys did with the crab legs. I'm confused. I saw one Pam comment. She didn't say hi to me though. Hi, Pam. I love you. If you're in here, I love you. Yeah, she seems very cool. And my children are just rugrats still. My son's gonna be 4 on the 20th. That's so crazy. Yay! Well, I didn't see that. I didn't get that message. Apparently, I'm not getting all the live messages. That's just the way my life is going right now. No, I've never seen him. Has he been on your channel? I've never seen him, Ann. Oh, well, I got your LOL, Pam. I just wanted to get on late night because Confidence usually does, Natoma. And I think she's just been super busy with work and dealing with all her stuff. And I miss talking to my late night ladies. And I haven't done a video. I will. I'll look through your thumbnails, and I want to say, sing for Mama, Pamela Ebert. What are you doing? Wait, what was in the sky, Pam? It was your last live? Okay, I'll look. And I can't, your live stress me out, girl. I don't know how you do it. Like, there's way too many people talking at the same time. Like, and that is my nerves. Ooh. Okay. All right, Christina, I love you, girl. I'm praying for you. I know you've had a hard, long week already, and it's only Tuesday. So I love you, and I'm praying for you. You know you love, you know. That's fine, Jen. You can just listen. I'll talk about you. That's insane. Like, I don't know how you... Yeah, I was in that one live, and, like, I was just like, like, I couldn't even see my own... Pamela, did you figure out what it was? But yeah, and your lives are insane. But I will go look because I want to see what your son looks like. But Mama can't do that fast pace. Like Farmall Fanatic is too much for me too. Like I can't get in those. They are fast. I just feel like I don't know how you do it, and I don't know how you. Oh, okay. Well, costumes is fun. At least it's gonna be like a fun funeral. But I don't know how you do it, Anne. I would feel so bad because I couldn't answer everybody. And like, I mean, I miss comments now, and I have 11 people in here, so I missed Pam saying hi. Did I have 5 boxes come with everything? Ooh, Jen, you got in trouble. See, that's awesome though, Christina. And it's good that you guys are honoring her in that way. No, not with like 400 people, of course. Ugh, no. That's too many. It's too many. Like, even Candy Janes are hard sometimes when there's so many people in there. I don't know. Like, I like supporting you guys. And I like being there for you guys, you know, but I feel like there's so much other stuff going on that I feel like I'm supporting more just by like I'll watch playback or I'll watch your videos, but like sometimes I can't do the lives because I can't keep up with it. You're still waiting on your blue blood. Did you order well, you had to have ordered it the day it launched. I wrote customer service because I had not even gotten a confirmation that it was processing yet. I don't know what I was talking about. But I sent them an email on Thursday because it had been a week since I ordered and I still hadn't gotten a confirmation. But they took it out of my bank account. So I emailed them and they're like, it'll take 7 days. And then the same day, within like 2 hours, I got another email saying that it was processed and then it's shipped. And then the next day I got it. Hold on. Last night, Southern Mom did a live and her son and Kitty's box were also on it through Google Hangout. It was pretty cool. Oh, okay. Ooh, is it a good brownie? And does it have like chocolate chunks in it or anything? Or is it just like a plain brownie? Because I feel like we could talk you out of eating a plain brownie. But if it had any kind of accoutrements with it or any kind of like fanciness, I would probably have to lean on the side of the brownie. But even if it's just chocolate, if it's that like gooey, like I don't like cakey brownies. I like the like thick brownies. And I don't know. Is it homemade? That makes a difference too. All brownies are good. I like the cosmic brownies that you get from Little Debbie's that are like the ugly little sprinkles on them. I mean, it's not something I eat a lot of because, you know, diabetes. But to my life. Oh, Jen, you're starting to have the live problem. Okay, Julie. I do not live in a state where that is legal, so I cannot say that that is a good thing to do. Oh, Justin. Because you live in Jersey, right? You sound like a Jersey girl. I'm from Maryland, so I went to school with a lot of people from Jersey. And I almost went to school in Jersey. But I didn't. Kathleen, my daughter is allergic to wheat. And we use gluten-free baking mix. And honestly, like, there's some that you can tell the difference, but like, we like the waffle mix. That's the gluten-free waffle mix. I like it better than the one that's just normal. And gluten-free pretzels are the bomb. They're like so much crispier because they're made with rice. And we've gotten my mom's allergic to chocolate. And like the brownie mixes and the cupcakes and stuff. Yeah, Pam, like the gluten-free mix is better, I think. That's just my personal opinion. But yeah, we have to my kids can't, or my daughter can't do wheat. Neither one of them can do milk. So our our household is like desolate. So when we have cake, we have to have like cake, like they can do butter, because apparently if you're allergic to milk, it's not the same thing as butter. So they can have butter, they just can't have milk or cheese, or like yogurt or pudding or anything like that. So we just have to be careful what people give them, because Harper's allergies aren't that bad. Like, she can have a little cheese. Beckett, like, it's bad. It's bad. Yeah, I've been pleasantly surprised by a lot of the gluten-free stuff. Now, some of it, and I'll tell you what, the ones that I have not liked have been the like pre-prepared brownies and cakes and stuff that they sell in the stores. Like if you get them at like Whole Foods and stuff, and it's like the gluten-free. Celiac is where you have a violent reaction to any kind of gluten. It gives you like hives, it messes your stomach out really bad. One of our friends has celiac, and he had to have part of his intestines cut out. It's pretty painful chronic illness. But yeah, the stuff that's like pre-made that you get from like Whole Foods or like a bakery and stuff, I haven't liked hardly any of that, but the mixes we've liked. I've liked, like, there's a really good cookie one, and I can't remember the name. It's all the same brand, too. Anything after putting in multigrain? Yeah, there's some really good ones. See, the problem is Harper is allergic to wheat and yeast, so she just can't eat bread in general. But we can do like gluten-free or like high fiber, like the wheat, not wheat, the like corn tortillas and stuff. She can eat those. Or like pita bread, stuff like that, that's gluten-free, because she can't have bread. And it has made a... Really not, Kathleen. I'm telling you, like, gluten-free pretzels is like my biggest example. That's the example I always use. Gluten-free pretzels are 10 times better than regular pretzels. Also, there are these crackers called Milton's crackers, and they're gluten-free, and they have all different flavors and stuff. They're the bomb. They're like, because all the rice crackers and rice pretzels, it's way crispier, and it goes away faster. It doesn't leave that like mush in your mouth. You know when you're like eating pretzels and you get like that mushy mouth? You don't get that with this. Like, it's just crispy and then it goes away. So Milton crackers. Oh God, yeah, Tia, your baby was covered. I love Milton's too, Pamela. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I like the ones with, I don't know if they're called everything, but you know the ones I'm talking about that have like the different seeds and stuff? Oh, they're so good. They have one, it's got one spice or something in it that just it gets me. It gets me. Sometimes food gets me, and that's one of those things that gets me. There's another brand that does, my kids eat it. They do like potato crackers and like sweet potato crackers, and stuff like that. Yeah, Milton's is good, and they're always, I don't know, I'm trying to think of drug, like, I think we got ours at Kroger, but you guys don't have Kroger there probably. Yeah, Costco. Costco has them. The drugstores I grew up with in Maryland, or the drugstores, the grocery stores I grew up with in Maryland do not exist here, so I don't know what you have in Jersey. You have like a Publix. I know Publix carries them. Whole Foods, but I wouldn't pay Whole Foods prices. I can't even go into Whole Foods because there's so much lavender in there. I break out. I like break out in hives immediately. So I don't get to go to Whole Foods anymore, which is not bad. All right, Christina, you need to get your rest. I love you, baby. I love you. You don't have a Costco near you? Do you have a Sam's Club? Do you have a Sam's Club? Sam's? Trader Joe's? You wouldn't have Trader Joe's. You'd have Whole Foods. Whole Foods? Publix? Yeah, Sam's will have them. I'm pretty sure Sam's. That's the one thing I hate, though, about Sam's is they'll get me hooked on something that was like a really good price, and then they won't have it the next time I go. We have a Sam's Club. We're getting a Costco. Oh, God, Tia. You just need to not have markers. We have a no marker rule in my house. I'm a mean mommy. Like, I don't let my kids play with Play-Doh or markers or slime. Yeah, Mommy don't play any of those games. I'm sorry. I don't own this house. 40 minutes away. That sucks. Do you guys have a Publix? You should have a Publix or a Whole Foods in Jersey. Do you guys have Food Lion or Giant? I can't. Ooh, or Safeway. Do you guys have Safeway? I'm just going to start naming grocery stores now. Mommy might be getting loopy. I've been up. Like, I don't sleep. And then I had to be up at... You've never heard of Publix? Maybe that's a Southern thing. We don't have Publix here either, but... It's not a Southern thing because we have Publix in Washington, so I don't know. You have ShopRite? I've never heard of ShopRite. When I lived in Maryland, we had Food Lion and... Oh, I love H-E-B. That's Kroger, too. Did you know that? Pretty sure. Fred Meyer's is Kroger. Something else is Kroger. Everything's Kroger now. Kroger bought, like, all of them. But, Winco, all that is Kroger. Oh, yeah, you can just order it off of Amazon, Ann. That'd probably be the easiest thing to do. Yeah, I like H-E-B's. They're kind of like Publix. I don't know why we're talking about food. This is what happens to me late at night, and then I get hungry, and I have to go in and eat something. But I'm not sure still what I'm going to do. Hey, Debbie. What did I have for lunch? Tia, I so should have followed your instructions and gotten a Caesar salad. But instead, I was lazy and did not want to leave the house. I love cereal. you know I don't like leaving the house. So I did DoorDash, and I couldn't find a place that had a good Caesar salad. So I got hibachi because I wanted the vegetables. So I got like, because they had, the place I got it from had like zucchini and mushrooms and broccoli. It was really good. But then afterwards I felt so bad. Like, I guess they use MSG or something, but like my heart was all fluttery and I was all like hot and it was not good. So I've learned my lesson. Next time I'll just listen to Tia. Because I love me a good chicken salad, like any kind of salad with chicken in it, except for the ones that have feta, because I don't like feta. But now, from now on, I listen to Mama Tia. Although, Tia, I think you're younger than me, but I will listen to you from now on. Or we're about the same age, maybe. I don't know. You younger than me? I think you're younger than me. Jen, quit. You eat like a 5-year-old. Is amazing. Okay, so I'm older than you. All right, awesome. You can be my wise younger sister. So what are you guys excited for that's coming out makeup wise? I know the burger palette is pre-order. Ooh, I might need to see if it's pre-order now. Cuz I have to have the burger palette cuz I have the pizza palette. You can't do that forever, Jen. That's going to catch up with you. Girl, yes, get up. Thank you so much for coming in, though. I really appreciate it. And like I said, thank you for letting me put your link in my video, even though I asked you after I did it. But hopefully it drove some business to your link. So I hope it helped. Brandy the Burger Palette is on Glam Lights. Bye, Ann. I love you. Mwah, mwah. The Burger Palette is on Glam Lights Instagram. You have to pre-order it starting tomorrow. Tomorrow, but today. I really do appreciate you being here. And there's always awesome. Pam is my other celebrity in here. You guys, I need to get to 2,000. Night, Kathleen. Yeah, I'm probably going to go too. I've been here over an hour. But I do need to get to 2,000. So don't forget that I have that huge Instagram, YouTube subscriber appreciation going on. I'm adding new stuff to it almost daily. It has gotten out of control. It's in a gigantic... I ordered like 8 Yankee candles, and they came in this gigantic box because, you know, they have the big fluffy things. That box is almost full of makeup, and one person, maybe 2, is going to get all of that. So I just need to hit 2,000. So I appreciate any help at all. But I love you all. You are so a celebrity in my mind. Yes, Brandy, I have the pizza palette. That is also a video. If you look under my first impressions playlist, you will find the pizza palette review. I loved it. I love it. And I'm getting that one, and I'm going to get the taco one too. But, all right. So I've been on here for 70 minutes. That is way longer than I usually do in my lives. I love you guys. You are awesome. Everybody, let's take a deep breath in.